You guys remember Dana Schwartz, right? Yeah, this woman right here. This is the woman who broke our friend Az's heart. And then she went on to flaunt it on an Instagram post and subsequent Twitter messages. Leaving all that aside, because it's her life and she can do what she wants, since I believe in freedom in a country of liberty. What I can't abide is her constant need to cut a path of destruction through our pop culture and its properties without inserting an agenda that only 2% of Twitter even cares about. What follows the opening segment here is a story that many channels are going to cover, and you'll hear it many, many times. But here we go anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino.
Dana Schwartz is an author, or a journalist, or something. And her claim to fame are books oriented at taking apart Western canon and marginalizing any contributions that have been made by men in as many fields as possible. You don't believe me? She says so in her own twisted but direct way in her book. The White Man's Guide to White Male Writers' Canon. And on multiple platforms, she doesn't just want equality, which I guess she doesn't understand she was born with in this country. She went to Brown, though, so I guess you can expect that they don't teach that in their indoctrination of young minds. But I digress. She's looking to eliminate the voice of men entirely. You may say, culture, are you being hyperbolic? Not at all, my wonderful viewers. She even says so right here. I continually find her dating one side or the other with trolling hot takes that, that's the ballywick of any number of talented grifters on YouTube and other platforms. But even she must see her own hypocrisy in not just her actions, but her statements. Maybe not. But this was all just a preamble to what I have to react to today, while I am still reeling from her suddenly cutting ties with our friend Az. There are strange things afoot at the Circle K.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
In a recent tweet that many shill websites ran with right away, and many YouTube personality channels reported on as well, Dana stated that the writer's room for She-Hulk has ended. Clearly, her NDA didn't allow for her to reveal more. While I dread that this news means that work on the scripts for the show have been completed, I was secretly hoping that this meant that the production was being abandoned. I was secretly hoping that. I'd love to clutch my pearls on that idea as closely to my chest as any Twitter Puritan out there can on an hourly basis out on Twitter and other platforms. But I'm afraid that the Shillerati is probably correct and that we are going to be subjected to more forced agenda released to indoctrinate more unsuspecting minds. The worst is yet to come, however, as Dana put out an open call for work like she does anytime she's out of a job. And that was quickly answered, and she was quickly contacted by Brian Cogman. While I admire any player who gets a chance to use the slang version of slide into my DMs, I'm certain that the motives were very professional.
Hi. Yes. Are your DMs open?
Who is Brian Cogman, you ask? Well, Brian Cogman is this guy. Why does that matter, you ask? Well, he's the man that is currently involved in destroying the Lord of the Rings for Amazon as a consulting producer. What better way to destroy an amazing property? Hire an agenda-driven writer. It's been working lately so well for driving customers away and reducing sales and driving down profit. Makes sense. This all became a little more plausible when Christopher Tolkien passed away, and the guardianship of the Tolkien lore remains a little bit murky, absent one man in Tom Shippey. Now, a funny thing happened along the way. As these things have been exposed, our friend Gary over at Nerdrotic who used to own a comic store, if you didn't know that, sent one of the most polite tweets to Brian Cogman that I've ever seen. Here it is.
Always available for free consultation. 1. Keep Tom shippy and listen to him at every turn. 2. Honor Tolkien's messages and his mythology. 3. Do not hire a Dana banish Western canon Schwartz.
Brian's response left much to be desired, but possibly some hope.
Okay. 1. Dana is a terrific writer and a cool person. Also, the Western canon will be just fine. 2. This has nothing to do with LOTR. I'm not the showrunner. I'm just a consulting producer. 3. Be nice.
Regardless, if he brings her in on any projects, he should be aware of her past actions and statements. He should also be up to speed on her books as well. The screenshot used by Geeky Candy of Geeks and Gamers and Chewbacca's beard on Twitter. If Dana turns up as a ghost, or a credited part of this new Lord of the Rings series set in the Second Age before the events of the books and movies that everybody is familiar with, I am sure that there will be fingerprints of agenda inserted into the lore. This will, of course, be there to dismantle all that has gone before, as that is her stated goal. Now I ask you, fellow friends and fans, should we be concerned that Brian Cogman is misrepresenting his interest in Dana's supposed skills? Will the show that has had alleged production issues so far make it to the finish line? Would the lore be safer if it was left alone entirely? You probably know my answer. Anyway, thanks for your time today, as I know that it's a valuable resource, and I truly appreciate you spending a few moments here with me. Do all of the things so that I can actually grow this channel. I would appreciate that as well. And support the creators that you love, because they all truly deserve it. Stay healthy, stay safe, do help others whenever you can, and have a great day or night wherever you are when you're watching this video. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts. Yay! Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.